What's up? What's up? It's your girl Layla Page. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Welcome to my crazy life. Please don't forget to subscribe for updates and notifications. Love ya. Today's Sunday Storytime Stroll was in Carlsbad. Good morning, my beautiful people. We are on our way to go on a journey walk, a stroll, and we're gonna have some story time. Come on, y'all. Bella, no, down here. No. Bella. You messing up your outfit. Are you kidding me? So it's pretty out here. I think it's a good place to have story time. So here we go. So this is the actual news article from our story time. So go ahead and Google that right there. What's up, my peeps? All right, we're on our walk, and I thought I would have story time. You're wondering why this bottle was here? It's because if my dogs start acting up and barking at other dogs, I'm going to spray them in the face. Judge ye not, said the Lord. Okay. Anywho, so story time is about when I lived in Oklahoma. It happened May 2015. Woo. Anyway, it was the first tornado that I witnessed forming right before my eyes. It's the first tornado that I remember as an adult having to be the responsible one in the situation. So it was very traumatic for me. But anyway, let me tell you what happened. Let's start with the beginning. That's the best place. So anyway, it was a regular May in good old Tornado Alley where I live. in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is not far from Moore, Oklahoma, which is the official tornado alley. Anyway, so I was headed home, and I heard about a storm brewing and possible tornadoes. So I was like, you know what? Let me go get my kid from school right now while I can. Your girl was too late. They were like, school's on lockdown. Nobody can get their kids. Everybody needs to go home. Blah, blah, blah. So, as we decided to go home, because we couldn't get our kids, we seen the tornado forming right next to us in the field. So I freak out. Mind you, I'm the only adult in the situation with 2 kids. One of my kids, which is my eldest, my daughter, she's at school on lockdown. They won't let her go. And my son is in the back seat twirling his thumbs and playing with his feet because he's a baby. He don't really know what's really going on. He ain't a baby, but he's young enough to not give a damn. So I'm trying not to panic. I really want all my kids together at the time, but, I can't go in there and take her out of school, so what can a girl do but wait? So eventually, the tornado turns the other way, and, the town go ahead and release the children, tell everybody here to pick up their kids. More tornadoes are supposed to be in the area, woo-woo-woo. But if you're from Oklahoma or anywhere where you have a lot of tornadoes, just because it turned one way for 1 second doesn't mean that the wind won't blow it another way and it just change up on you instantly. So with that being said, that's what it did. But at this time, I already had my daughter with me, so it was a better situation because I had both of my kids. Wasn't relying on some stranger to take care of my child fully or anything like that. So that made me feel a little bit better about the situation. So I go head home and to take shelter. Now, mind you, I stay in a place next to a big old field. I'm talking about a large field, windy field, full of corn and everything, wheat and everything else that creates more wind. So, of course, a tornado forms right next to our house where we're staying. And, I began to freak out. But luckily, we have a storm shelter right outside of my door, a community storm shelter right outside of my door. God knew, you know what I'm saying? So I run to the community shelter. I'm trying to get candles, lights, everything that I can find to make it comfortable for my kids. Because, again, I'm the only adult in the situation. A couple of my neighbors come out and go to the community shelter, so there's more adults in the situation. But the adults that were there were scarier than the mother effer and depended on me to be the strong one. I'm always trying to be the strong one in the situation. When am I going to be able to be the little punk? You know what I mean? I'm not calling her a punk, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But anyway, so she's all scared of the tornado, freaking out, clinging on to me just like my kids. You know what I mean? Like, golly. Anyway, so as it gets quiet. You hear a lot of noise at first, and it's really, really rowdy, and you feel the turbulence and the wind speeds, and then it gets quiet and still, and you're in the cyclone, whatever it's called, cyclone, I think it was called, yeah. Anyway, and you're in the middle of it, and you can just feel the peace, and you're like, okay, am I lifted up in the air? What's going to happen? You really don't know, because in the little shelter, they didn't have windows, of course, because it's a storm shelter. So it's not like you can see outside and, see what's going on. So it's just hoping that you're not in the air and praying that God is going to let the thing pass right by you. So we were fortunate enough once we opened the doors that the storm did pass right by us. And, but it didn't pass by everything. It hit the town, and it hit the town hard. So one of the places in the town that it hit was the Tiger Safari. Yes, the Tiger Safari. The Tiger Safari from Tiger King. Yes, it got demolished, okay? It was crazy. So on the radio, for the ones that were lucky enough to have the radio, y'all new school technology junkies don't got no old school radio. So y'all better get y'all old school radio for the end of the world, because it's the only thing that's going to work. Anyway, and so the people that had the old school radio were fortunate to hear all the people freaking out and telling the locals to be careful, of tigers, lions, and bears, pretty much, that may be outside of their doors, because the Tiger Safari lost their fences and things that secured the animals. So I'm like, wait a minute. We just had a tornado hit our town. All of our poles and wires are down, so we have to worry about the electricity, the electrical wires being on the ground. It's raining, okay, hard than a mother F. I'm talking about flooding raining. Now we got tigers, lions, bears, exotic birds, and monkeys running around the town. I was like, nobody else is gonna believe this. Like, this needs a freaking movie. Like, bruh. I was scared out of my mind. So we had no power in the town, and it was telling all the locals to go to the big community shelter in town, which is like in the middle of town, which is about 2 miles from my house. But they're telling everybody to walk and watch out for the power lines. Bug blew on my camera. Anyway, they're suggesting that everybody walk because the power lines are down, and they don't want people driving over them, even though the rubber on the tires would be okay. I think that's how that goes. Rubber on the tires, no electricity, no. Anyway, they're telling everybody to walk and be careful, blah, blah, blah. So we walk into this town because all the power lines is blocking the road, so you can't get through the roads and drive through. Anyway, so as we're walking, we have to watch out for tigers, lions, bears in the town, along with just being in a major storm shelter. I was like, you know what? I need to tell this story. So when I meet different people and they find out that I'm from Oklahoma, they're always like, oh, Tornado Alley, have you ever been in one? I'm like, oh, yes, I was in the craziest one you've ever heard of. It involved tigers, lions, and bears. And people are like, what? I'm like, yeah. So that's why I decided to go ahead and have story time with you guys, YouTube, because I don't think I've ever told you about the time that I survived the tiger, lion, and bear tornado. Yeah, so that is my story about the tiger and lion bear tornado. And people in town were trying to murder them and shoot them, so they was telling everybody don't kill the animals. Just all the little crazy people and the little country folk were trying to kill the animals and shit. And I'm like, just evil. Like, how would you feel if you were in a major tornado and you lost your home and now people trying to shoot you and kill you? But anyway, that's just my animal activist talking. What is he doing over here? By himself? Where'd it go? There you go. This is just in case I bust my ass, y'all. I want video evidence of how I died. Come on. Come on, y'all. No? Said, bitch, please. No, Bella. No. Bella, come around. Bella. Around. So beautiful out here. Anyway, so part of story time today is telling y'all why I'm telling my story and why I'm running my mouth so much. I've been through a lot as a person, as we all have. But I've never had the family or the mother support or, the father support to be able to, reach out to them and tell them my problems or vent, And ever since I've been in therapy and other things, I have learned that speaking your truth and telling your story is very healing. So this is part of healing myself. Along with that is I have lupus. So I don't know when I might croak or when I might bite the bullet, as they say, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Choke the chicken. Anyway, so I'm telling my story. So as I go throughout life, once I'm dead or gone, sorry, I'll beep that out. But as I go through afterlife, I want my children and family and friends and all those that have disappointed me and haven't been there for me and or scared to apologize to me or scared to admit they're wrong or take accountability for the reason why we're no longer speaking. So I would like for those people to be able to watch my videos back when I'm gone and be like, you know what, she was actually a good person, or oh, you know what, I miss her, or whatever y'all need to get out of these videos after I'm gone, y'all can get it. Because who is not finna waste their alive years on trying to mend and fix any more of y'all lies and craziness and issues? Baby, I ain't telling the side of my story no more, except on my channel. Anyway, but yeah. So I'm about to go meal prep. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to spread love and light. Love, Layla. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for notifications of new videos.